Welcome back to Eye of the Beholder. Today we are on the third dungeon level. Let's see where we are. We've got our keyboard controls as always. Now I have a distinct memory of being able to attack in Eye of the Beholder using the function keys to trigger an attack. And I've even seen some indications in the manual that there are keyboard controls, but I cannot for the life of me get those controls working. So until then, I guess I'm going to continue to mouse it. All right. Okay, so we've got a door there. We've got a hallway here. Oh, is that going to be another rapid area, something transit system? Okay. Oh, look at that. And so here we can see on the map, there is a teleport. When we get down there, well, that time we didn't teleport. That's very interesting. And there's a button there. Button opened a secret door. Cause light wounds. At some point I need to start scribing some of these scrolls, but I don't remember if you can fail. You know, before we go down this hallway, oh, there, we teleported again. Let's actually go through this door and see what's here. They give you a door right as you start. Feels like a pretty good sign to me that you should go through it. Another door, very obvious button. Nice bright blue button. I wonder what dye they're using for that that color, that cobalt blue. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so it just shut itself. Oh, and we just spun around, I think. So if you look at the map, we're going to take a step south, and now we're pointed north. We'll just turn around again. So they're doing their best to disorient you. Okay. See a key. Continuing my discipline of having the fighter thief hold all the keys. I definitely hear some sort of creature nearby. There's another spinner. We're going to ignore that. Oh, it does give you a little notification. You feel dizzy. So that's pretty fair, I would say. Oh, that looks like a gnoll. And he's dead. And Gnoll dropped a key. Gnoll. I always get gnolls and kobolds confused. If I recall correctly, there's a very interesting story about kobolds. Excuse me. Which is that they have a very confused lineage. In modern D&D, kobolds are a type of dragon, I guess. Let's not get killed. Or, you know, a draconid of some sort. But there was at least some early monster manual where the kobold basically was drawn as if it were a dog-like creature. More like gnolls, if I recall correctly. And this image got picked up by Japanese wizardry. And as a result, in the wizardry games, those kobolds still look like dogs rather than like... Oops, I just blessed. You know what? It's about time to rest anyway. These guys have taken enough damage, so let's do that. I don't think I can get any more spells yet. This to me is the most non-diegetic thing in the game. It's kind of crazy that in Dungeons and Dragons video games, the best practice, the standard practice is your party is resting in the dungeon for days and weeks at a time. It's just silly. I think it actually indicates kind of a weakness in Dungeons and Dragons itself. They've since addressed it in more recent editions, but Dungeons and Dragons has this history of starting from chainmail, right? Which is this combat system. It was really a war game. And so I think when it was started, you have this idea that you're not going to be doing these long campaigns in the sense of adventuring campaigns, but rather, a campaign is going to be a number of battles, and you're going to have support, you're going to have a military camp, etc., etc. And that, of course, is not how anyone plays D&D. And yeah, maybe there's one dude out there and you're going to leave an angry comment for me. But really, that's not how people play D&D, ever. And really ever. Other than Gary Gygax. Let's just jump in there and see where it takes us. Okay. What happens if we go back? Okay, so it literally just drops us back. It's an accelerator. Well, I'm going to keep going down the hallway. I want to know what this says here. That's just telling me that there's a scroll there, which I already picked up. Oh, and there's our bad guy. No. I messed up. See, this thing definitely ate an input. There is some lag going on here with my DOSBox, and I'm not sure why. Whether it's All-Seeing Eye that's doing it, or if I'm just running too many things on my computer. I mean, I've played this game on, a 386 SX16, and it was fine. It was less laggy than it is right now. So something's going on. I may have to, for the 4th floor version, I may have to resolve this and figure out what is causing all of this lag. Okay, we've got another one of these hallways. That's a silver key. Oh, and there's 2. Well, that's okay. We have 2 keys. I think that... You cannot fight from the inventory screen, by the way. I'm just going to eat that one. In fact, it's time to eat a little more. Eat some more rations. So, there were 2. Can you use either of those? I'm going to switch over to the... Let's see. Use a silver key to open the door to the east. 2 Kuato will appear to the west and south. So it seems like you could use either one, and maybe using the obvious one causes an extra enemy to spawn. That's what it feels like, anyway. Got some potions of healing. Those will come in very useful. So I'm not going to use this. Lock appears jammed. You can't use it. So it's an either or. That's good to know. Oh, we just went past a... There must have been some sort of teleport. Seems like there's a lot of attempts on this level to interfere with the mapping. But we are using All-Seeing Eye. We are cheating our way through this game. I love it. I am curious if there's anyone out there watching the stream who's really, really angry that I'm using the tools for this 10, 20, 25-year-old game, roughly. Again with the lag. Oh, hello. That's not good. I think it just opens it. I guess that's to catch you unawares if you're just barreling down the hallway. This hole looks like the inside of a jewel box. Okay, so we'll be back here later. I don't think I have any jewels yet. And here's another one. Looks like the inside of a jewel box. I've got a feeling there's going to be some teleporting going on here. Museum. So they're just standing there? I bet if I attack one of them, they're all going to. Nope, just the ones that, that you've hit, apparently. Uh-oh. No! Okay, now we're in trouble. Those Kuo-toa are the real problem because they have a lightning attack. All right, I think we got the no, one more. Okay. Now we're okay. No, I don't want to swap you. I want to hit. Now what I should be doing is dodging. So swing and then dodge, swing and then dodge. And I'm not doing it, which is really, you know, a sign of me not playing the game correctly, frankly. I definitely still hear some dudes walking around. A lot of inventory management in this game. That was a sign of the times. Almost every computer RPG spent an undue amount of time. I'm going to use this potion. You may only eat food. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to do that and then right click. Running out of inventory space. Let's see if I can write some of these spells. Scribe some of these spells. Scribe scrolls. Okay, select a mage. Let's have Aerie do it. You know what? No, I like the idea of having Soren do it instead. We'll have Soren be our primary mage and Aerie be our primary. Okay, so it looks like there's no, as near as I can tell, no no failure chance, or at least not that I've noticed yet. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff in the museum and another door. Let's cast some healing spells on this guy. Oh, we gained a level of experience. That's nice. What did we gain? Looks like another cleric level. That's important. Oh. Oof. This feels ominous. Oh, this is where we were teleported to. Rapid access transit system. All I had to do was click on it and it would have told me. All right, let's camp. The main penalty for camping is that we get hungrier. But we need to get some more spells here. 4. We'll take another slow poison. Slow poison is always useful. Fairly soon we're going to get to a level in this game where there are a lot of poison using creatures. And you don't get cure poison until a slightly higher cleric level. This is a drawback to going with cleric mages instead of pure clerics. So those slow poisons are going to be key to keeping us alive. So let's go ahead and rest and heal. I think you can get interrupted while you rest. If you rest in a hallway like I'm doing here, it's technically not safe. On the early levels of the dungeon, my recollection is you can get away with it fairly easily. Another long hallway. Oh, and we were teleported. So it feels like every other time through the hallway you're teleported. Right. This is going to be the weird gem area. Okay, so obviously our thief is going to hold on to the gems. And you'll recall we had those jewel box areas elsewhere. I think we're going to collect jewel. Oh, we just teleported again. And so, right. And so this is where we need to get 4 jewels and put them in the eyes here. I was talking about this in the last episode. I was mistaken. What is that little... What's that little blue thing? Some sort of pressure plate on the other side of the wall, maybe? Oh, I see. It's so by taking that, I just spawned a monster, I think. That's okay. We need them anyway. There's no way to not do it. And this is another one of those. I'm not going to put the gems in just yet because I want to collect everything first. So the way that I always did this puzzle, the teleportation, once you realize it's happening, it's not the end of the world. It's just more annoying than anything. And the best way to deal with it that I ever found is to trigger the teleport and then go backwards. You know, turn around and go the way you came. Okay. There's a third one, and then the fourth one will be up top. We're going to probably teleport right here. No! If there's one change I could make to this game, if it were a modern game, it would be to simplify the inventory management substantially. And in particular, I think thrown items, you know, they're really essential in the game. You basically have to use the thrown items. Okay, so now what we need to do is put all 4 of these eyes in. So we've done the top row. And now we're doing the left. Now we're doing the bottom. And the right. And that opens a bunch of doors. Probably up there where you see 63 and 56 on the map. However, we're not done because there's a secret quest on this level. And the secret quest is, now that you've opened all the doors, take the eyes back out because you are greedy adventurers. Take that one. If I recall correctly, I don't know that these eyes do anything. For the rest of the game, you end up just... I don't know. They're probably used somewhere, but I recall just carrying these things around with me forever. Here we go. Let's see how much experience points we get for this. Let's do it with the Paladin because he has only 1 class. So he's 12, 8, 3, 4. Okay. I don't know. It didn't seem to me like he got any experience points, so maybe there's some other reward. Yeah, so again, is there any way to know what that special quest is? I've never found anything in-game that explains how to discover what the special quests are. I think, by the way, the food here is actually the reward that we got for doing that special quest. Maybe the potion, who knows. What do we got? A shield? I think I already have 2 shields. I don't need more than that. Yeah. Oh, chainmail. Let's see. Sure. Chainmail, shield. Another potion. And an arrow. All right, so now we've done... We could go down now, right? We could say that we're done with B4F. But do we want to? Isn't there this other area of the map that we haven't been to yet? I think this is a good time to wander down here. Put the red gem in the hole. What red gem? Must be here, and we've missed it. All right, well, I feel we have to finish the rest of this. So let's go a little longer. And here we're going to use that rapid area. All right, we're going to go there. And it looks like we want to go this way. No, we teleported again. Oh, there's an entire door with just a button that we missed. All the more reason. Let's switch this out here. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I remember this. So we have 1 silver key and 3 locks to choose from. And 2 of them are bad. It's a very Tomb of Horrors sort of experience. Let's see. I'm going to use the cheat here and figure out what's what. One of the 3 keyholes. Okay, so this will make a Kuo-toa attack from behind and give us another silver key. This opens a secret passage. And this opens, this gives you another. Okay, so 2 of them are bad and 1 of them is progress. Let's trigger the bad ones. We have plenty of hit points. I think we can tolerate it. You know what? Let's follow the game manual's advice and save the game just in case. Although I'm not seriously worried about the Kuo-toa murdering me. Especially once you know they're going to jump out from behind you. Okay. To press the button. There we go, and he's dead. Very easy. Same thing here. Okay. Got another key. Got to use our +4 dagger. I actually wonder, you know, maybe I'm misusing this dagger. Maybe the right thing to do is to give the thief the +4 dagger. Oh, look at that. I did not realize I could do that. That changes everything. Wait, I can only put 1 there? That's really weird. Okay. If you say so, boss. And now we're going to trigger the secret door. Oh, nice little passage. Ooh. Once again, they're trying to get you to get comfortable. They're giving you these long hallways. There's our red gem. What is that? Backstabber +3. Backstabber sounds bad, doesn't it? I mean, I guess for a thief dagger, it could be okay. Kind of wonder if it's cursed. I also think it's interesting that it told me +3. I wonder if when earlier in the previous playthrough on the second floor, it might have been the first floor, I used this feature, this identify all items, right? And I guess that includes items that I had not encountered yet. I'm not going to cry crocodile tears about that. Again, the entire premise of this playthrough is I've done this so many times that we may as well enjoy it. All right, so now we want to get back to that other secret area. I call it a secret area. I don't know that it's secret. Well, this is unexplored, so let's just fill in the map. Okay. And before we go through this red gem door, let's also finish exploring this area. Nice. Wow, that dagger. It looks like it threw that dagger. So daggers are always thrown. That makes me less happy, frankly. I was hoping the thief could just hold that +4 dagger and use it in melee. Definitely hear some monsters walking around. Okay, now we want to use this red gem. We're definitely going to save the game here. So this looks like a pit puzzle. I hate these. I especially hate these, and Legend of Grimrock love these. And in particular, I'm going to throw this rock straight ahead, and we're going to see if that gets us anywhere. No, that did not. Wait, I think I can take one step forward. I can. Look at that. So we've got that rock. That is being held down by that. I guess it isn't. I'm going to pick this up and it's immediately going to murder me. There's got to be a sequence here, and I'm just going through. What's the worst that can happen? Now I'm in the corner. I'm just basically using the map and trying to fill in the map here. All right, we made it to the end. Gonna take all those arrows. I definitely still hear monsters around, so there must be some secret door here that I have not seen. And we're going to trigger something and it's going to cause us to get murdered. Oh, there we go. It's going to be this one. We're going to step on that and it's going to open some door. Maybe that just gets us out. Right, let's look at what the hints say. This pressure plate also opens pit F. I think we're done. There's a Kuo-toa somewhere. So I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm declaring that we are finished. Wait a minute. What's this door? Oh, we got another red gem, right. So that's going to go here. Ah! Don't murder me! The game definitely ramps up the difficulty. It starts really gentle, honestly. You can see most of these monsters are going down in 1 or 2 hits. And then when they start surrounding you, I think this is that Kuo-toa we heard. There we go, he's dead. So there's a button there. Button there. I want to spoil this one. Okay, so we're teleporting around quite a bit here. You get to a point where the monsters have poisons. They start throwing ants at you. Not throwing ants at you, but you start encountering a lot of ants. Okay, teleport. Mage scroll of fireball. We want that. This lever opens and closes the door to the south. And that opens and closes the door to the north. Okay. All right. Well, first, we definitely want to get that fireball scroll. Can I actually scribe that yet? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Nice. Well, I was sure we were done with this level, but there's actually much more. I recall this area being just tunnels with a few of those knolls. I think they refer to them as flins. I have no idea what a flind is. The lag is just awful. Right. Where were we? And you might ask, why am I so assiduously covering every step of this dungeon? And it's because I know that later we will regret it if we haven't leveled up as much as we can. So even if it's, 10 experience points per kill or 8 or something, that's 8 more than I would have had otherwise. I do wonder if there are people who are, grinding those skeletons on the first level or the second level to try to really just stretch it as far as you can, grinding them for hours. Hmm? Okay. Now this is a weakness of the puzzle design here. You can see here's another red gem. What's that red gem good for? Now, maybe I'm wrong and we're going to immediately encounter another place to use the red gem, but I don't think we will. I think that this is a consequence of the dungeon design, that they don't know which puzzles you're going to do first. And so for most of the puzzles that are similar to this gem puzzle, you end up always with one extra because you pick one up in the last area you went through. That's what I think is going on here. Let's see if I can dodge it. Right, so what we just did there, that's the two-step. You, whenever you're fighting a ranged enemy, you try to get their attention and then step away. The sounds changed, so I think those are the last ones. Famous last words. A spear. Okay. Leather armor, we don't need it. Human bones. So what's with these bones? You could see I've got a few groups of bones. A longsword. Let's use that longsword instead of the short sword. What's with all these bones? Well, there are NPCs in this game, and you're going to meet some of them, and they're alive, and they'll talk to you. And then some of the NPCs are dead. And when you, later in the game, spoilers, get the ability to resurrect people, you can resurrect your piles of bones. And they can be party members at that point. It's actually a pretty cool conceit. I don't know what other games have done that. But I like it. We're going to teleport here, aren't we? Let's go backwards. Right. All right. And that is... Oh, wait. So there are two ladders down here. Let's take each of them, and then we're going to call it for today. So we'll take the first one, just to get on the map here. That looks ominous. There's a button on the wall here. So now we're in a different dungeon zone, and all the secret buttons, the secret doors are going to be different. Let's go down here. And this brings us to the same level, just a different location. So we'll need to figure out which location. And here we are. I was just telling you about an NPC. Here we have an NPC. He's not dead, but he's wounded. So let's tend his wounds. May I join you? Sure, you can join us. My people should be on the level just below us. All right. So now we've got this fighter with us. And let's go back up one level, and we'll camp there on B3F, I believe. And then next time, we will start on really where the game starts to get somewhat difficult. Eye of the Beholder, level 4. This has been Tea Leaves Programming. We are gaming like it's 1979. Thanks for watching.